Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna show you guys how I made that French pink color that I used on my client. Let me see. Oh, my phone died. So I'm gonna be using the rose quartz. This one is not on my website yet, but I'm going to be adding it for this video. I had been waiting for the perfect moment. And so right here I have 3 little dots of different colors that you can use. I use the one in the middle, which is, the first one is number 117, this one. Depending on how pink you want it is what you would use. I use number 14, which is this one, because I did see like it had like a purple tone in it, kind of. And number 47. You might be like, bitch, I don't see no purple tone, but girl, I kind of know what I saw. So I did not do no measurements. I just threw some in there. So you just kind of experiment, be like a little scientist. So I'm going to do number 14 because that's the one that I used. And this one over here, the pink on its own, it's pretty light color. It's like transparent-y pink. So if you already have a color like this, then you can use that. So I'm going to put it right here so you could see the difference. It's like a light sheer pink. I don't even know where the fuck it's at. Oh, there it is. It's a really light pink. And so from the picture I saw, it was kind of transparent, but pink. And I don't have a color like that. So I was like, okay, girl, well, let me make it or attempt to, you know, because my client sent me a picture a day in advance when I asked her what she was going to want. And I'm just using the back of my brush to mix it. So this is pretty much what I did to kind of get a color as close as possible as I could to that. And obviously you can go ahead and shake it, but why am I going to close it or I'm going to open it again? So right here, I could still see it's a little transparent, but I'm going to show you right here what it looks like now. And then if you want it more pink, then you add more of the number 14. So right here, you could see that this one is still darker, but this one is still lighter. But this one is still darker than that one. So if you wanted it like that, then you keep it. But the color was a little darker, so I'm going to add more. I hope I don't need any more than that, because luego me voy a acabar el number 14. And if you didn't know, girlfriend, we have a lot of nude colors on our website. Let me just show you guys real quick. So these are a few of the nude colors that we have. I don't know if you could tell with the camera, but some of them are like brownie, pinky. Obviously, when you wet them, they look different. And then we have peachy over here. Some that look more like pale. So they run by like nudes to mauvey to pink to whatever. But girlfriend, wide variety. Ya ni puedo hablar. Alright, so let's check it out. What color do we have now? I'm just removing the excess liquid on my napkin. See how much pinker that looks already? Like, girl. That is a really, really nice pink, but I think it still needs a little bit more. I should have added less of the, what is it called again? Rose quartz color. So I guess if you don't have a lot of product, go a little at a time. Yo aquí me ando pasando de verga porque como que tengo todo un jar, ¿verdad? But you could always do a little at a time. And then I guess the smart thing here would be to kind of measure it. Normally I do cuticle pushers, like I count with my cuticle pusher, but I don't have one here in my house, so le vamos a tantear como la tía del YouTube que le dice, I forgot the lady's name, but I mean I call her my grandma del YouTube. She's an old lady, and she'd be like, un poquito sal y le echo un chingo, and I'm like, damn, un poquito. So again, this is our third attempt bomb. See all those shades? I think that's a perfect shade. I'm gonna compare actually. I think I had made a previous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I'll see if it needs to be a little bit darker or not. But that is how I made that color. And so now I'm gonna show you how to do the little Frenchie. Now I already did a French, like the actual French. So now I'm gonna do a V French. Just so that you can see something different. All right, let me get a little stick. Let me move this out of the way. So I'm going to be using my number 12 Kolinsky along with my Smooth Set Monomer and our premix of number 14 with Rose Quartz. So I'm going to actually I'm going to do the whole nail. I'm going to do the whole nail this color. And then I'm going to be painting. I'm going to be painting on the French because I did paint it on my client. So see how it's nice and flowy. And I did use number 114. What's up with the 14s? Gel polish. So that's what I'm going to be using next. It's a nice, pretty pink. Because this set was pink, pink on pink on pink on pink. So I'm going to give it a couple seconds to kind of start setting. And I love these brushes because even though it's on the smaller side, it still picks up a nice bead. So for those of you guys who are beginners or professionals, this little glitter, where'd it come from? This brush is perfect for a professional or a beginner. Whatever you are, honey, you could use it. So I'm just going to kind of guide it down to the tip. Well, actually, that piece is already dry. And if you don't want to do the French with gel polish and you have an acrylic that looks like it, then you would just do the French part first and then add your acrylic. But I do not have an acrylic this color. At least I do not think I do. So this is why I use gel polish on my client. So this is what the color is looking like. That looks so cute. Oh, le falta poquito in the center. So I'm not really gonna make it like super thick or anything like that. I just want to make it even so I can apply the gel. And then obviously the more that you layer, the more ¿cómo se dice? Opaque is going to look. Well, at least this one that I made, because it does have solid color mixed with the transparent one. So if you want something less opaque, you want it more transparent, then just add a very thin layer. And here you go. You can see que así son más opaco, or full coverage, I guess. Alright, so I already grabbed my little liner brush. I'm going to be using this one because it's nice and long, girlfriend, just how I like it. And I'm going to be using the Zulay number 114. And this one is new. It's part of the spring colors. Make sure to give it a good shake. Shake it all. Shake your gel, shake your polish, shake your acrylic, shake your glue, shake, 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 shake. Because you do want all them little ingredients to mix together so that you have a very full coverage. Ooh, look at this shake, girlfriend. So beautiful. I'm just going to use my little cap. I already kind of cleaned it. I'm going to use it as my little paint holder. And then here is my color already. And as you can see, they kind of look similar, but no, they don't look the same. And I'm just going to kind of wipe my brochita through the paint. And I'm not the best at drawing shit, like lines and all of that, so I need to shut the fuck up when I do this. O si no me sale chueca la verga. I mean, it still comes out chuecs, but less chuecs. Take a deep breath, para que no salga chueca. And then I'm gonna start from the corner over here. So I just do one straight line this way. And then I'm gonna do the same this way. And then I'm gonna fill it in. And try to kind of see where you put it. And so you could guide yourself. Wow, okay, so como que ahí va quedando. I really need somebody to hold this for me. I'm gonna try to put it on my clamp and pretend it's a client or something. Oh man, you guys can't see no more. Let me move this. Wait. Alright, so now I'm going to use a little brush that comes with the bottle. I wonder, yeah, you guys could see. And then I'm going to take the excess off. Y tú píntale, píntale, nice and thin. Don't put too thick because then your shape will go all white and out of control. And I didn't shape this nail at all, so you need to make sure to shape your nails before you decorate. Y luego por andar hablando, ahí ya me salí. So, of course, we're going to go in there to wipe it down. Wipe it off. And I'm going to be using my little 2-in-1 brush. And then I'm going to check si va quedando bien o no. And where is my alcohol? Oh, here it is. I'm going to be using alcohol to kind of clean out the gel to make it crisp as possible before I cure this in the lamp. Alright, so now I'm going to cure it in the lamp for 1 full minute. Now, if you're working on a client, make sure that she spreads them fingers, girlfriend, spreads them. And don't touch anything because this is gel polish and little lint or whatever dust will get stuck. So make sure not to touch nothing. Alright, so now that this is fully cured, if you touch it, it's going to feel sticky. So just don't touch it, bitch. And now we're going to put the second layer. And so I'm going to go in there with my liner brush again. And if you kind of te sales de la línea, it's okay. You could erase it because it's already dry. The one underneath. So the second coat is just going to be more pigmented. Ooh, no. I was almost gonna pass out right now. Holding my breath, girlfriend. Slow and steady, honey. Slow and steady. Look, la Clinda ya tocó algo. There's a little pelito right there. The good thing is that we can just wipe it off. Alright, so then the rest of the nail, I'm going to pintarla con the brochita. And remember to apply thin. Yo aquí quiero terminar más rápido or something. ¿Y qué tal? ¿Qué tal va quedando la nail? So, check it out. And right now I'm going to put top coat. Before I put in the lamp, you want to make sure to remove any excess that's in the corners so that the nail doesn't get like super, super white. I just like to kind of clean it with my finger and then pop it in the lamp. Alright, so now that it has cured, you could either put a matte coat or a shiny coat, whatever you want. But I'm going to do shiny because to me shiny is prettier. And it also protects the color, so I'm going to be using my Zulay top coat. And if you ever do see that it looks like your gel painting job is not that good or whatever, like, oh, I see it a little lighter over here, whatever, pero tú sabes que le pasaste por ahí, don't worry. It's like crazy, but the top coat kind of evens it out. Like, it just makes it blend in. Look at it. I don't know how that happens, or maybe it's just our brain. Pero miren, para que no vean que I'm lying to you. It's like when you encapsulate a nail with clear acrylic, you know? I personally do not work with gel polish very often, so at first when I started to use gel more, I was like, what the fuck? Like, no matter how many layers of gel I put, como que it doesn't come out fucking beautiful and bomb and the same. I guess it's like when you're painting a wall type of thing, you know? Well, I don't know if you know what I mean, but one day I gave up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put top coat. And then bam, it looked. Look, my client was touching a lint or something. There's a little lint up in here. That's why I keep stroking it because there's like una pelucita por aquí. Alright, so that is the finished product, honey. Let me know if this video was helpful and make sure to give me a little like and a little comment. Yes, sexy.